Hello and welcome to Comment Comeback, the show where I go back to one of my older videos and choose a few more interesting comments to pick apart and comment on. This time I chose the anime episode, the two-parter. I suggest going back and watching those ones if you haven't seen them before. Or some of the things I might comment on might not make much sense. So, let's get into it. So, you pretty much hate all the stereotypes. No offense, but all these tropes, well most, are also used in American shows. You have a point. There are tropes everywhere, and depending on the medium, it's gonna annoy me, or I might like them. It all depends on context. And the thing I find with anime is that there are some overarching constants in terms of tropes that just particularly bother me. It's something to do with me. I know there are plenty of people out there that do enjoy these sort of things, like in particular certain visual things that people might not notice, like how a shot is reused or how certain animations are used. It's really particular to me, but that's the sort of thing that I pick out. I go into it more in the second part, so maybe this person didn't watch the second part for more detail. You hate anime? Unsub. I don't really get these comments as often as you might think that I do, but when I do, I just can't help but highlight them because it's just such a weird thing to say. Okay, just imagine you're in a conversation with someone, just talking away about something. Then they mention something about like, yeah, I don't really like movies, and here's why, blah, 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 blah. Then you turn around and go, you hate movies? Well, I'm unsubscribing from this conversation we're having. I cannot stand this. I'm never going to talk to you again. Goodbye. See how weird that is? People take the fact that they're a subscriber as this benefit, as like something they hold against you, so they have this power to say, well, I didn't like this one. You did something against my feelings, so I'm going to unsubscribe, and you're going to be upset because I did so. Well, guess what? You can do whatever the hell you want. Unsubscribe, subscribe, do whatever. How dare you use the soundtrack for Attack on Titan, you fucking ass? Out of everything, every single thing I mentioned in the video, why focus in on that? Why? You recognize it in your brain. You go, oh, okay, that's a soundtrack I recognize. It's in a video about something I may not agree with. This is all too much for me. It's something to do with this soundtrack. It makes... The reason I don't like this video is because he used a soundtrack to something I liked. That makes you a fucking ass. You're mean. I didn't care. If this is your opinion, this is offensive. I love anime. Well, first off, you like whatever you like. It's good to hear. I'm still struggling to find out what in particular is offensive about, well, anything in the video. I mean, anything. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that you're called Godzilla King, and Godzilla's a Japanese creation. So maybe you're wildly invested in Japanese culture, so somehow that's offensive to you. But even then that makes no sense, because there are plenty of people who like anime, who like the video. My intention was not to make anyone dislike anime. I was just saying my thoughts on it. Nothing else matters in that context. But really, I don't like going on about spellings, but how do you misspell don't? One of those simple words. D-O-N-T. Didn't. I didn't care. Well, I didn't care about your comment. Fuck you. We love anime. You are a complete asshole. I like how he says, we love. He doesn't say I. He says, we. Collective we. As if I'm somehow some mutant freak who is weird for not liking anime, and I'm the one who's in the corner like, well, I don't like it because it's popular. No. It's easy to say you're a complete asshole for an opinion video, but if I turn around and said, yeah, anime is shit because all the people who work on it are lazy, and I hate all the morals behind everything that it stands for, and you're an idiot if you watch it, you're the worst human, then okay, you can call me an asshole. That would be warranted. Have I ever done that? Do I do that? No, I don't think so. What language was at the beginning? Ikutsu kamakuma data sunichu no hitsu gane. You're right. That's a difficult one to decipher. I mean, anime. It's not common knowledge what culture and language that's associated with. So I don't know. I think it's Spanish, maybe French. One of those weird European countries. I don't know. You're gonna have to ask someone else who actually knows, because it's really difficult to find out. I mean, it's not like you could just type in anime into Google and find out in 3 seconds. No. What even was that? Am I turning into a horse now or something? Isn't the archetype thing a problem from visual media as a whole? Because next to anime and the mentioned movies, games suffer from this as well. Remember when COD was new and refreshing? Yes, that was 2003. Of course, when you dilute a statement you're trying to make, when you're trying to fit it into a 7-minute long video or so, of course it's going to be so broad sometimes that it's going to be able to be applied to anything. And that's a problem I have with a bunch of my videos, because you can go into this meticulous just detail on whatever the hell you want, but the problem is you need to make the video at least somewhat entertaining. If you're sat there dissecting every single fucking thing in this entire genre, well, actually, people are calling me out for calling anime a genre. I don't know what it is. It's a style of animation, I suppose. Within that, also has hundreds of different styles inside it. Whatever. But yeah, you don't want to watch a 3-hour long video. I hate anime because do for hours and hours. I just wanted to set a precedent for sort of my basic feelings on it. I mean, it doesn't get more complex than that, really. Because to tell you the truth, I'm no expert on anime. I like to keep up to date on every different type of genre. I like a bit of anime, I like a bit of horror movies, a bit of thrillers, a bit of just anything. I don't like focusing in on one thing, so when people keep calling me out for these, maybe I used the wrong picture when I was describing whatever, then maybe, yeah, I probably made a mistake but it does exist, doesn't it? What I was saying still, it has a point somewhere. It's not like I was lying or trying to make up some bullshit. So yeah, I've gone on about something I can't even, what was the thing even saying now? Let's just move on, whatever. It's one thing to hate certain animes, but it seems like too much of a broad statement to say you hate anime. That's a fair thing to say, but at the same time, it's not just anime that has this thing. Like, there are some people that just say, oh, I just can't get on with musicals. And sure, you've got the broad range of musicals, you've got all the different things. I'm no musical expert myself, but sometimes it's simple as, this thing, it just doesn't work for me. I don't find it entertaining. Or there are certain things that it does that bothers me. It's the same with anime. Of course, there are some animes, I don't know, that I do like. But it's in the minority of the ones I've actually seen. So I just get fed up after a while with certain tropes and things that I start seeing on repeat. Little things. But it all adds up into this perception you have of an entire... I keep wanting to call it genre, but you're calling me out for calling it a genre. I don't know what it is. You showed wrong images with the tropes you were talking about, like just goes into what this is what I was saying a second ago. And I'm not like an anime expert channel. I'm not saying I'm some kind of anime enthusiast who just wanted to, I don't know, point out certain flaws and things. Just as a general statement, I like having videos that cover a wide range of things, memes, TV, movies, whatever. So when you have these people who obviously they're coming to the video as these huge anime fans with loads of knowledge about it, they're going to know far more than I will. So they're going to find easy things that they're going to point at and say, you're wrong about this, this, and this, and I probably am wrong. But I'm just trying to show what anime is to a bunch of people that might not know, and my thoughts about it. I mean, it's as simple as that. Who else knows what the exactly anime from which the thumbnail is stolen? First off, just a really bizarre way to phrase that statement. But I decided to feature this one because something bothered me about it. It's just, why did he have to phrase it like stolen? The thumbnail is stolen. I used a picture and edited it to become a thing of my own. That's what you do. You have a thing. When you have a thing and you add a thing to it, then it becomes a new thing. I didn't steal anything. And I don't know what the name of the show is. I just googled anime wallpapers and found the one that would be best with the angry face on it, so there. Well, the reason that the characters are like that is simply because it is popular. Excuse me? What? So you're saying that it's okay to have sloppy, shitty writing just because the majority of people like it and don't care? Man, what a good way to approach things. It's cool if it's shitty as long as loads of people like it. Big Bang Theory alert. Why are you hating on anime and not cartoons? You're biased. Bias? I mean bias, obviously. Biased. I struggle to see the similarities there. Cartoons is even more of a broad thing than just picking on anime. Have you noticed that when people learn the term bias or biased, they really start to just use it anyway, even if it doesn't make any fucking sense? You're biased because you like that and don't like that? No, I like this and I don't like this. The bias has nothing to do with it. The intro made me killed it. What? Bro, like, I get you don't like anime, but don't try to act like Shinji is a real badass stereotype hero. I have one bit of advice for anyone who wants to ever talk about anime. Never even mention or talk about Shinji from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Just don't even go there. I was going to go into my thoughts on that character and things, but I'm not going to do that because it's not worth it. And we'll be waiting for the annoying ambush orange. Well, see what I did there? I did see what you did there. The annoying orange, ambush orange. To get his damn otaku ass here and range. Bring it, ambush, bring it, mate. You know, ambushed orange, James, his name actually originates from the annoying orange. It's his favourite thing on YouTube. He just loves it. I mean, you should have seen him laughing. He was going away like, guys, have you seen the new annoying orange? It's well funny, mate. And then he does this weird laugh. Swear to God, I want to snap this guy's neck. You want to snap my neck? Christ. It's kind of an extreme reaction to something so stupid. I think you are from America. You are jealous because anime is more popular from your American cartoon. What? How does anyone think I'm American? How does anyone think that I sound anything remotely like an American? I suppose it's because my American accent I always do is really, really solid and good. Hey, I like, Game of Thrones. That's a British thing, right? Yeah. Guns of the Patriots. What? Fuck you, hate anime. But is that what it says? Is that what it really says? I was thinking about this earlier. Is it, fuck, you hate anime? Fuck you, hate anime? Fuck you, hate anime? I mean, it's got so many things it could be. Personally, I like, fuck, you hate anime? That's sort of like a question. It's obviously not that. It's fuck you. You hate anime, fuck you. Sort of. Moving on. Omg, even anime, who the hell are you? You literally hate everything and this video is retarded just like you, and anime is not like this. Also, I suppose I carefully went through and just made up a bunch of things that don't exist. I just made it all up. It's all factually wrong. All of it. I even split it into 2 parts because there was too much to fit in the first episode, but I had so many ideas about things to make up that I had to dedicate a whole second episode to it, yeah. And what's with this thing where they say, you literally hate everything? Alright, calm your tits, Jesus. Are you really that thick? Are you really that fucking thick that a YouTube name is your brand? That's it. Nothing can be different. What if some YouTuber's name was the Nazi Lover? What if he was a nice person? That was a terrible example. Moving on. If some of your videos that says that you king fucking hate about something that have so many likes, why the freckling hell? Oh, my freckles are in a real hell at the moment. Do you have so many subscribers? It makes no G sense to like and subscribe someone that hates something that most of us like. Because most people like anime. Oh! Because you're awful. You're an awful human if you don't like anime. You are the worst. You don't deserve to even breathe. You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve any rights, any human rights. You are wrong. Your existence is wrong to everybody. I can't get over that freckling thing. Why the freckling hell? That's going in the bank. That is going in the bank. I think that's on par with Assaholic Bitch, isn't it? Almost better. Freckling hell. I'm gonna have to remember that. Fuck you, still love your channel. Now this is a great comment. It has lots of layers to it. First off, it's very difficult to understand. Got a couple of weird spellings in there as well. Weird grammar things. I think what they mean is, fuck you. As in, I don't like this. Fuck you for being an asshole. Comma. Still love your channel. Or is that Chanel? Is that some kind of perfume or something? Maybe they love perfume. That's entirely possible. Also love the name as well, Liger Zero. Has a lot of... I feel like this person would have a lot of depth to them. Ligers are interesting animals. Half lion, half tiger. Great things to exist. Great name as well, it just rolls off the tongue. Liger. And then Zero. It's cryptic, isn't it? What? Liger Zero, what does that even mean? Liger Zero. Is it a liger that's 0 years old? They're under 1 year old? Or are they somehow in another dimension or something like that? Because that's usually what these weird sci-fi other dimension things, they're called something zero, aren't they? Yeah. The terrible dialogue and the physical similarity between every character is what ruins anime for me. Then again, this is the internet and my opinion means nothing. Well, guess what, Cody? Your opinion means something. I read it and I'm reading it right now. Maybe saying that all anime has terrible dialogue and the physical similarity between characters is quite a broad thing to say. But I actually kind of agree with you in some senses. So the dialogue is one of the things that gets me about anime. But anyway, I thought someone deserved, someone who maybe has not been called out before or hasn't been heard. I feel like he deserves to be spoken of. You can decide whether he's right or wrong. It's not up to me to decide. It's up to no one to decide. It's up to... I was going to say God, but... Moving on. I hate you. Fuck you. I love him. This guy needs to burn in a pit of fire. You probably haven't even seen the good animes and haven't gad hedge. What? I just realised he's called the hater. Probably gonna not use this one. Probably gonna edit this out. This guy equals dumbness. You hear that, fellas? And laders? This guy equals dumbness. I equal dumbness. It's all about the multi-layered comments today, folks. See, it's a contradiction. It's funny because he spelled dumbness wrong, so it makes him look like a fucking retard. Fuck you, I don't even know why you hate everything that's popular. Well, Master Zero, you've broken the Wait, Master Zero? This is freaking me out. We had Liger Zero a minute ago, now we got Master Zero. It's like the super evolved form of Liger Zero. It goes Liger, Sea Nymphs, Master Zero. Well, thanks for the comment. Thumbs up. Wait, what? No, thumbs down. What you said was mean. This is insulting to all those anime artists. I'm not going to even try to pronounce that word. It's probably as simple as mangakas. Mangus. Mangus. Out there. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to make myself look like an ass. Oh, wait. Whoops. They only get 2 hours. They're basically anime artists. People who draw manga, not anime. What am I even saying? So much terminology with fucking genre. I'm just going to call it a genre now. Fuck you. Fuck all of you that say it's not. I'm calling it that. I could be wrong. Anyway, basically, this is insulting apparently to the people who spend, or who only get 2 hours of sleep each night trying their best on their manga. I'm sorry. If apparently I've ruined a whole subsection of manga artwork. I've ruined it for all these people. These manga artists, right before they go to sleep, right before they get their 2 hours, they go on the internet and they go, I'm gonna go and watch. I'm gonna type into YouTube, I hate anime, because that's the sort of thing they do, isn't it? That's the sort of thing that people who their favorite thing is, they search for I hate ... whatever their favorite thing is. So he goes on the video and he's like, Jesus, my work ethic is it's plummeted right now. I don't think I can take drawing this manga stuff again. I'm no longer going to be a mangakas. What? Get your head out of your ass, you dome motherfucker. Shut up, anime is great. Imagine being a dome motherfucker. What does that even mean? Dome motherfucker. I was going to say it's getting there. It's nearly on par with Freckles one and the assaholic bitch. But no, AMV.com can piss off this. No, it's not as good. Shut the fuck up. Love anime. And you're going to criticize it? Fuck you. Just fuck you, asshole. I can really tell you just don't give a shit. Fucker. Well, I'm sorry, Nicholas. I apologize. This was a personal attack on you, and I apologize. I mean, the whole 2-part video, all 15 minutes or so of it, was specifically, completely designed around trying to insult you personally, and I apologize for that. Woohoo! Some good comments in there today, fellas and lady fellas, all 3 of you. So those are the anime comments. Had some pretty interesting ones. There was me before I did the vote thing on my Facebook page. Hey, which one should I do? The 4chan one, anime one? I was like, you know what? Everyone loves the anime video. No one dislikes that video. There aren't any dumb... Oh, I went there and I was like, Jesus Christ, some of these are bloody laughable. But you know what? I think overall that was a freckling good episode. I mean, it might offend all the assaholic bitches out there, but it was freckling good. So, do you all have freckles in the comments below? Tell me. Subscribe, comments, freckles. What? Something happens to my brain when I'm recording these. It's like a journey. I start off and I'm just like, okay, this is business. We're getting down to business. We're getting the job done. But then 10 minutes in, it's just like, silly voices and freckling and assaholic bitch. It's a travesty. It is what it is. People seem to like it. So anyway, was that insultingly terrible to you? Was that just the worst video you've ever seen in your entire life? Tell me in the comments below. Hell, even if I didn't say for you to tell me, you tell me anyway. So, thanks for watching. I feel like I've missed something off. Suppose I have. Comment stuff, watch my other videos, you know the drill. Every YouTuber says it, everyone says, yeah, do this, do that. How about you just do what you want to do? Okay? You do that. So thanks for watching. All comments and ratings are appreciated. I'll see you next time. Bye!